Soon.
The slap has filled you with determination.
This is like running around here, and just like almost stumbles over as his follow-through takes him completely off balance.
Hey, Koro.
Yes.
He has an AC of... Well, his agility is not that high. I'm going to say a 1.
Okay.
And he has an agility of 16%.
Okay.
You remove that off of your attack if you're going to attack him as it's your turn.
Oh yeah, Owen will flick his wrists, and he's now seems to be holding his spiked knuckles, and he tried to slap him, and that's a terrible mistake. So that is what, 16 off of 90?
Yep. So that's
74. 74. All right.
Oh.
Oh
shit.
Oh.
That's critical.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh.
Let me check, make sure. Yeah, no, my dice rolls is right, so it's not fucking up rolling a 1. I rolled
Well, that's lower than your luck, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. For the first time, a 1 is spectacular.
Oh,
No,
God.
no. This is not a crit. This is a critical crit.
This is a double crit, isn't it?
This is a oh my fucking god. Fat guy goes boom.
Yeah. You want me to roll damage now?
You can roll damage. Roll crit first.
What? All right. How's that? How exactly? What number do I have to beat for the crit?
You have to beat your luck for the crit.
So I have to roll under my luck.
Yes. And if you aim, you can aim at certain places and shit will happen. But you roll a 1d10 once you crit.
Okay. Fuck.
Yeah, it would be kind of difficult to roll underneath your luck with the D100.
Never
So
know.
roll D10. What's your luck?
My 8 luck's an 8.
Okay, so he rolls underneath his luck.
Normally that's 1.5 time damage for a result of 5. But you can up that to 3 times damage if you want. I think that's fair. 3 times damage is fair, I think.
Fuck it up. Yeah. All right.
With a critical crit? Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So it'll be 1d10 plus 4 plus melee damage. All right. Which will be fucking shit. A 6. So 1d4 plus or 1d10. Hold on. Plus 4. 6. Yeah, he takes 60 he takes 60 damage.
I would tell you his damage resistance is higher than normal, but that doesn't really matter at this point.
No.
It does.
How would for the people at home? How would we calculate damage against someone normally?
I don't know, but my guess from the stats is you would take off the S, and then you would multiply by the you take off the threshold, and then multiply by the other stat.
By the resistance?
By the resistance. So, remove the resistance percentage. So, I'm going to give his fat the equivalent to armor, which would be remove the threshold of 3, and then multiply by 75% as got a resistance of 25, which still leaves him pretty much dead, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So, okay, so 60 minus 3, 57, times 0.75?
Times 0.75.
42.75.
So, as soon as my hit points are 30, he's going to have more hit points than me. I was going to guess at about 40. So he's slightly dead.
Yeah. A
Slightly
little.
dead.
Or if there's unconscious, he's unconscious. Is there an unconscious in this?
I think there's
No, at -5, you are dead. If you go to 0, then you are still working. At -5, you're dead.
Okay, well, he's at -2.5 then.
I'm just going to say he's at -2 because you round down.
Okay.
Well, fuck, you guys have got some hit points then. Shit, I only got 27 hit points. Shit.
Well, he's a fat man, and I assume he's got a couple of levels. I mean,
fair
I
enough.
gotta give him one decent stat.
Kind of like at this moment in time. Okay. Would you like to describe exactly what you do to him, Mr. Koro?
Oh yeah. Well, Owen was trying to solve the situation peacefully.
With a bullet through each nipple.
Did you say a bullet through each nipple?
Doesn't work that way. And just pretty much grab the fat man. Fat man turns around and tries to slap Owen. Owen just shakes his head and just blasts the man in the face. And well, let's just say he didn't take it too well. I actually kill him, or is he just unconscious?
He would technically be unconscious.
Alright, well, I bashed my spike knuckles into his face, fucking it up a bit, and just sending him to sleep, and just going, holding up a card going, fuck.
After you punch him, a wave rolls throughout the fat of his entire body as it ripples down him and then back up.
Damn.
And he just collapses.
And then he just
Flies backwards and goes through a wall.
Some tables too, right? Yeah, fuck.
Oh, god damn it. So, Fat Guy is currently taken off the roster.
Yep.
He's taking a dirt nap.
Hey, Dick, it's your turn.
Richard looks at Owen and says, "Hey, they want me to drop him. Think I should drop him?"
Owen gives him a look. I just knocked him out. What do you think?
All right, I'll drop him. Richard tosses his revolvers on the table. Unfortunately, as he drew them, he had already cocked the hammers back, so the impact of them landing on the table causes both revolvers to actually go off.
Oh, dear God. I take it one revolver is going to be aimed at each guy?
General direction, I guess.
Pointed at
got-
their general direction.
Like, technically one bullet going for one guy?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So this will be the straight-up 44 Magnum.
But wait,
that'll be
Wait.
6 action. I assume that'll be 6 action points. Did Owen want to do anything else with his action points?
Oh yeah, probably would have looked at the other guys and just said, I did that to them. Would you like me to do the same to you, holding up a card?
Can't you guard and you'll do your remaining AC to your
I don't
remaining...
give
Well,
a damn. I don't
you
give a damn.
don't need to guard. You just don't do anything else.
Yeah.
Vic.
Hmm?
What's your action point?
My action points are 6, but the case that I would make is that considering I'm just tossing the revolvers on the table, I'm not really doing anything.
Yeah, the case I would make is I think there's 3 action points for. I'm guessing there's 3 action points with a pistol for a single shot. So 3 plus 3 is 6.
Well, single is actually 4, which is why I'm making that case that I'm not actually the one firing them.
Okay, then I'll make the case that I will give you a discount of 1 to make it 3, so that 3 plus 3 equals 6.
All right, I'm good with it. So the first one is the straight 44 Magnum.
Just to tell you, their ACs are 20 and 15.
Okay, so that drops it to 17 for the 44. And
don't forget, roll a d6 for each one.
right, I was going to do that after the initial shot.
Okay.
So 44 and then the Kasul. Lucky lady tonight.
Oh, fuck.
What?
Hey, Douglas.
Yeah.
Take a
so
while
that
and guess
would
what
be,
his luck is.
Yeah, so that would be 2 more critical rolls. D10.
Oh god.
How low do you have to roll for a crit?
Below your luck.
Below your luck.
Yeah. Well, formality
Unless-
time.
Unless you aim.
Oh, gee, look at that.
Okay, so which one gets the instant death?
We'll say the one on the left.
Okay.
Chuckle fuck number 2.
Alright, shit. Someone, could somebody, because I don't have the PDF on my laptop. I only have it on my desktop.
I have
Okay, the damage for 44 Magnum ammo and the Kasul ammo.
They both shot 44, so it'll just be the same damage.
Okay, yeah.
It'll just
Well,
be
what-
the
what-
gun
what-
itself has different.
Yeah,
One of them is dead. One of them is flat out dead.
Do you have AP or hollow point?
Jacketed hollow points.
yeah, jacketed hollow points.
That'd be
It's
1d8.
D8s.
Slash roll d8.
And it has a damage resistance of -10 on it.
11. And then d8 plus 7. And you said,
Well, one of the guys is just dead.
yeah.
So the first one's going to the 9. The second one is dead.
Instant death is the critical result. You shot him through the eye.
Damn. He dead.
Oh, he did.
The warrant has now gone up.
You now have 2 stars.
You're at 3 stars.
Please, that's
Oh shit.
You have to shoot a cop to get 3 stars.
After the guns go off and the one dude falls over and the other one's like jumping around holding his hand or some shit or wherever he hit him, Richard's gonna go, so sorry. You told me to drop him. I dropped him. My bad.
Wait a minute. One quick question. A hollow point would, if you're wearing armor and you're shooting with a hollow point, wouldn't that increase your armor? Because technically hollow points are only good against fleshy bits.
I don't know, it says -10.
It's the jacketed factor.
Oh, okay.
Which means when it hits him, it's going to do all kinds of fun stuff to his insides.
Oh yeah, most of the one guy's head just vanished. The other one just has a nice large hole.
Head? What head?
Hey, where'd your arm
Okay.
go?
Well, the other one's only taken about less than half damage.
Well, yeah, he's got a nice little hole in his right leg.
And that also drops him on the floor due to your critical result.
Excellent.
Okay, so it cuts damage resistance.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, all right, okay. Well, I'm gonna say he took 10 points of damage out of 25 hit points then.
And Richard looks at Owen and shrugs.
Just Owen is face palming, just going. Hold up guard. Search the dead one. I'll search the fat man.
Hey, Douglas.
Okay, the bartender has pressed the button that brings the screen down on front of all the expensive drinks. Yes.
Doesn't exist.
Yeah, it does. They're expensive drinks.
Yeah, but it's the hub. You're gonna put it up to hub.
Not
He's
the
not gonna have that shit.
post-apocalyptic world.
Yeah, it's still, you just, all right, then he's pulled the string that pulls the screen down in front of you.
I mean, they're probably used to this sort of thing happening.
Which is
Yeah.
what the string of the screen is there for. Most of the other people are either towards the exit or at the exit by now. And hey, Douglas, what?
I can't remember.
Okay.
So,
Is Chucklefuck number 1, or the one that's not dead, is he getting up and trying to shoot, or is he just giving up?
no, Chucklefuck number 1. Called Joe Chucklefuck is his actual name.
Gotcha. The clan to Chucklefuck. Gotcha.
Well, the Chucklefuck son. He looks around and sees Rodney Chucklefuck. Has only presently got half a head. And seeing as he was the brains of the outfit.
Another wall of the brains out.
Oh, it hurt.
and now is the spread over the wall of the outfit. Decides that discretion is a better part of valor. He doesn't get up, but just
Low crawls.
low crawls slowly towards the bar, where we will, assuming that he can get there, because it's just a few meters, slivers gently, quietly behind it. leaving a trail of blood where the shot.
Ah, deja vu, goddammit. Oh.
Richard shrugs, retrieves his revolvers, reholsters them, grabs his winnings, and looks at Owen and says, I think we should probably get going. Do you, Ken?
Owen holds up Gargon. Yeah, 1 second. Oh, we'll go over and search the fat man.
Vic,
Huh?
roll 20. That's your earning.
Okay.
What?
Well, that's probably all I could scoop up on top of my original steak.
Yeah.
Before you start hearing the long arm of the law.
Yeah.
Yeah, Destry is on his way.
Yeah,
Popo.
the hub is heavily policed.
Big time.
They have auto shotguns and military grade combat armor.
Boss Hog, apparently.
Yeah, and if Owen can't get the boss hog fast enough and search his unconscious body, then he's just bouncing out with Richard.
Richard sticks all the money in his jacket. He's like, back door, let's go.
Yep. Well, funny that he's towards the back door. Yep. So,
What guns did they guys have?
Probably
Well, I'm gonna grab the
Else.
dead guy's weapon on the way out.
Probably like an Uzi or something.
Yeah.
No, this is far too western for that. They had revolvers of some kind.
I'd say he'd have a shotgun.
No, the barman has got the shotgun.
Okay. All right. So yeah, he has a weak revolver.
All right. Well, it'll be good for selling or spare parts.
Oh yeah, you could always hand it off to Chaos and he can fix it up for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Fat Man would have a Derringer.
And if Owen makes it disappear, does he have anything else on him besides a Derringer? I don't give a shit about his weapon. Or any money he's got on him.
You could pull out a knife and you can carve the lard off of him for cooking later.
Yeah, he's got a nice pocket watch. And
I'll take that.
Probably has some caps in his pocket.
a book of debts, written in code, so don't try it. Just a small notebook. Lots of chips from the local casino. And that's about that would be about it.
Oh yeah.
And a ham sandwich.
Fuck the ham sandwich.
No, that's between the rolls of fat. You'd have to cut the lard to get that.
Owen will take the pocket watch,
Oh my
the book of
God.
debts, and the poker chips, and just stuff them into the case.
Well, no, poker chips. Like, you could take, like, there are some people that steal chips out of casinos, so it's like, meh.
So
This is a bar.
that way, and we'll.
Well, yeah, but no, like, there's a casino down the road.
And Owen will hold out his hand for the revolver. Richard just picked up to hide it too, and we go out the back door.
Hands it over and out they go.
Yep.
All right, you're out the door. Let's say you guys are currently running towards where the caravan is. Just be like, oh shit, we need to leave now!
Owen holds up a card. God damn it! I told you not to. This is what happens every goddamn time you go gambling. See, I told you.
I just
I
imagine
cannot
him
help it that people cannot
tossing
compare
random
with
cards
luck.
behind him.
Yeah, as you're leaving, a guy holds a doesn't attempt to stop you, but just holds a badge up and says, "When he comes round, he'll put money out."
Here he comes. What?
Sorry.
What?
When he comes, I said, once he comes round, he'll put money out for you.
Basically, when he wakes up, you guys will probably get a bounty on your head.
Ah, fuck him. He tried to slap. He tried to slap
You
me.
should have slit his throat before you left.
Ah.
Well, no, I don't think they. I think I don't think they get. I don't think they get a warrant for their arrest, because the law saw that. But I would expect him to put some private money out.
Yeah.
Eh.
But yeah, so as the pocket watch for some reason goes up to the top screen, and you see the hand going backwards and backwards to when this all started. And we go over to...
If you want a clue as to what the revolver would be, the only two ones that are lesser than the Kasul are the 357 or the 38 Special.
let's go 357.
Yeah, they were hired thugs. They'd have something halfway decent.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So, Jed and Jason,
Hello.
it is now your turn. As Jed is currently working in his ambulance, or are we still working in your clinic?
Well, my clinic is my ambulance. It's just a sign at the front. It's just a sign at the back saying that says free clinic.
Okay.
Do you think I read the place and what they pay me?
Oh, god damn it. Okay, so let's see. Are you near the caravan, or are you going to be near the caravan, or are you going to be like off a little ways?
No. We're just gonna pull 20 yards out of it, and I'm assuming that the caravan is near somewhere or at least near a street that I can pretend to be stored on.
Well, technically we're at the entrance of the hub.
Well, in that case, there'll be some area where there's just passing stalls rather than fixed shops.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's where we're at, nearest the caravan then.
Okay then. So, Jed, you're currently working on whatever you're working on in there. Jason, you are doing your thing.
Mm-hmm. Standing around looking bored. Probably sipping on a beer a little bit too.
Alright. And you know what? Just for fun, hey Vic, you take charge.
All right. Sorry, I was looking at something on my laptop. What was the setup?
They are slightly away from the caravan near the entrance of the hub. He has a sign outside of his ambulance saying free clinic. Jason is Jed is at the moment doing his stuff inside the clinic. Jason is watching, keeping guard, drinking a beer.
All right. A couple of emaciated, raggedly dressed citizens are making their way up. Doc, you gotta help us out. They're doing the telltale scratching.
Doc, man, the insects are back, Doc.
Pretty much.
So I assume they come in. Actually, I should have said that I have an awning at the back of the ambulance, just like a little. So I've got little tent areas where there's a couple of seats for people, and I'll sit. And I'll say, are these people I know, or are they new customers?
Oh no, you've seen them quite a few times. They've been showing up pretty much regularly for, let's say, about a week and a half.
Okay, are they in that case, are they on a payment a week and a half? No, it's under 2 weeks, so that's fine. It's all free. Of course, I'm happy to help you. Here, take a seat. What's wrong, my friend?
It's the buzzing. It won't stop.
Buzzing would stop. And where's the buzzing coming from? That sounds like it could be serious.
The insects are burrowing through my teeth. Oh god, the insects.
Well, it sounds sweet.
Addicts.
Well, I'm going to take his temperature and put a crystal to his forehead and hold it there for a minute. And then I'm going to
shake some bones too, right?
And then I'm going to take the temperature of the crystal and just drop a tiny bit of black powder on it and set fire to that. See what color it comes out. Then obviously, as part of the diagnostic process, I need him to throw the runes for me. So I'll ask the guy to throw the runes.
One sec. So basically, Owen says, "Shake the bones." Richard and Chaos pick him up and start shaking him up and down.
I'm saying, it sounds to me, my friend, I don't know how this has come on so suddenly, but it sounds to me like you have cancer of the pancreas. That's very serious.
You gotta do something. You gotta. What do we do?
Well, if you just lie down over here on my operating bench.
Oh God.
Okay. Sure. Whatever. Just you gotta help us.
Have you had a kidney removed before?
I don't think so. What's a kidney?
It doesn't matter. It's just a bit inside of you that can become filled with strange biles. Occasionally, that overflows. Have you?
That sounds terrible.
Have you had trouble peeing lately?
Brother, you pissed blood in her mouth the other day.
That's right, I did.
Oh, nasty fuckers.
Oh, that's so terrible. Sorry, is there a second-hand market for organs in this place?
Who's asking?
I'm asking.
Vic, would you say Jed is okay with the black market?
How long have we been here?
Jed's been here since the beginning.
Oh yeah, he's been making them buku bucks.
Cool.
Oh well, fuck it. Who cares? In that case, kidney it is then.
Anything, just stop the noise. Stop the noise.
So I'll explain to him about how we have off-PM bleed-in, and I'll start the bleed-in process whilst I give him some of my homeopathic cures, which contain 10% jet, or one tenth of a dose of jet. So I imagine that'll calm him down a little bit whilst I make the preparations for the operation.
Yeah, they stop the constant scratching and they're just kind of laying there shivering a little bit.
And then I'll go and get some anesthetic, I suppose. I'll take them one at a time into the ambulance, and assuming they've got 2 kidneys, I'll take one.
Okay, so basically you take the one guy into the ambulance.
Yes.
As you're going in, you feel a gun on the back of your head.
Okay.
Hub PD.
Hello, Hub PD. If you'd like an appointment, I've only got these too to see. I could slip you in now if you want, because this operation will take a while.
You are under arrest for the unlawful selling of organs to the black market.
I don't know what you mean. The only organs I've got on me are the ones in me. Look, I will point to my torso.
And the other guy, he's just like, "Hey, does he have anything in there?"
What, you mean all the fucking illegal narcotics that are mislabeled?
Mislabeled.
I've never seen a stash like this.
To be fair, there's quite a lot of healing powder and stuff in there. And there is,
Homemade stim packs.
Yeah, homemade stim. Well, there isn't. I don't think we decided I wouldn't have any stim packs because they're expensive. But
No,
certainly,
you can make home.
You can make your own.
Yeah, you can make your own.
Oh, in that case, homemade stim packs as well. Whatever. Whatever the GM says, I've built up over my time.
A lot of shit.
Yeah, a lot of shit.
Enough.
Most of it's half made, and all of it is mislabeled. Quite deliberately mislabeled.
An injector labeled Psycho Jet lands on the ground outside, and he hears the voice from inside saying, "Explain that."
It's an injector?
Jason, you now see someone pointing a gun at Jed.
Fucking wonderful.
Listen, have you guys tried my herbal remedy for depression? How are you feeling?
We've heard plenty about your herbal
decided-
remedies.
I decided suddenly I'm going to put my last 4 points into charisma.
Oh, fuck.
I decided that now. Okay.
Can I see what these guys are armed with?
Let's see. I'd say one guy has a 10 mil. The other guy, no idea, because he's in the ambulance.
Probably some cheaper assault rifle.
They are currently wearing armoring and, well, they're not wearing anything. They look like drug addicts, but you did hear them state something about Hub PD.
We got ourselves a nice fat payday in here, partner.
Indeed.
PD, my fucking ass.
Hang on, my perception's 4. Am I going to notice that they're not PD?
No.
Okay, fair enough.
What's your intelligence?
10.
Quick question. Is gullible in the dictionary?
No, there's no such word. It's, I believe that's one of those made-up words like limits. And
And ethics.
I love this group. Alright. So, Jason, you notice that Jed's doing his usual spiel and being Jed. But yeah, you kind of like you don't fall for it in a single second.
He's just gonna take another sip of his beer, spit on the ground, reach into his jacket, and pull out his deagle.
Okay.
Walk up behind the guy who's still currently standing outside and just level the gun at his head.
Huh. So right now we have a conga line.
Sure.
I'm gonna whistle at the other guy.
What the hell is that?
I can't do the little quick whistle.
No, he said that was him saying, "Who the hell was that?"
It's a guy with a big gun and a bad attitude. And if you want to keep your heads, I suggest you put your gun away.
Kenzie, high or low?
Huh?
High or low?
Hi.
Look, all right, man. All right. Shit. Just thought it would be an easy mark. Come on, man. Comes walking out.
You want to see easy?
Oh, we
As I take
prefer to
another
see,
sip of beer.
we prefer to see caps.
Well,
You know, you'd be an idiot to believe there's only 2 of us.
so you want to see caps.
Ooh, they just committed a cardinal sin when it comes to Jason, telling him to pay.
Hang on a minute. So, do I hear that? Do I hear this?
Yeah, currently you have a gun leveled at your head, and the guy who has a gun leveled to your head has a gun leveled to his head.
Okay, so I'm gonna say, "Don't shoot me!" I'll raise my hands and take a couple of steps away, accidentally towards the chainsaw.
Oh, fuck!
Want
Which is,
caps? I'll give you caps.
Capping your ass.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna let Douglas go for the chainsaw.
Yeah, no, I'm going to end up right next to it, funny enough, whilst I'm crouching down so that even though my hands are above my head, they're at the same level.
Incidentally, just about this time, you hear 2 loud bangs from somewhere down the street.
And you hear a loud thunk coming from the truck. It almost sounds as if someone bashed their skull against the table a couple times.
It's the hub. Of course, there's going to be gunshots.
Yeah, but my character knows the sound of those rounds. He's made them.
But yeah, as soon as I say I'll give you caps, I start to squeeze the trigger on my deagle.
Oh no, brother! He is going to shoot us.
Oh, hi, Bove.
Shoot!
No idea.
He's just like, I don't think I'll be able to turn around in time, but sure. As he slowly turns around as Jason pulls the trigger.
Whoop, he doesn't have that anymore.
You want me to roll damage with that?
Nah. I don't really care. You killed him. His head goes splatter.
By the
I
gods!
think you really
The other
need
one
to-
comes.
That's damage roll on the deagle right there.
It'd probably do
I
extra
don't
damage.
think you
Since
really need to roll damage when you're pointing a gun at someone's head.
Always helps.
At the
Every little
sound
bit.
of the gong, the other one goes running out of the ambulance and tries to flee.
Well then, try and make it interesting at least.
Our friends will hear about this.
If they don't hear this first, and I will aim and fire.
I'll shove back. Who do you think your friends value more, you or me?
Remind me, what does aiming give me? Plus 10, right?
Plus 10 per turn.
Mm-hmm.
how many action
this
points
is
does it cost to aim again?
None. Well, 2 AP to aim. And that's per turn to a maximum of 3.
So I'm using up all my AP on this one shot because of trigger
No.
discipline.
Well, okay, yeah.
Because it's 6 AP for me to fire a single shot.
Damn.
Damn. With the deagle, right?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
and the hunting rifle.
Oh, damn.
But yeah, versus 73.
I think you hit. Roll damage. You're using the hunting rifle, I take it?
No, shit, that's the fucking deagle. I rolled the wrong one, guys.
You reversed it, moron!
Yeah.
You ponce!
Worked out
Just
again.
more damage
You
anyway.
had one job. One.
So, that bullet goes clear through his head. Splork. And the brain matter splashes on a woman and her baby.
Maybe your friends will hear about that.
Now there's a really loud scream and more head bashing coming from the truck.
There's understandably no response when you say that.
Claire's gonna pat him on the back of the head and say it's okay.
Doc, I'm gonna need some alcohol.
Yeah.
I'll need
it's
to
la-
disinfect the seats once I get back in there.
It's labeled. What is it going to be labeled? It's going to be labeled natural juniper juice.
Works for me.
Disinfect the what?
I'm gonna need to disinfect the seats once I get back into the truck.
Give me a hand to get these bodies in here too. We need to get the.
No. It sounds like you could surmise that it's him bashing his skull against the table.
Oh, okay.
Not bashing Claire against the table.
It's not that kind of thumping.
Yeah.
The truck is not moving.
Okay. Then I won't need the juniper juice. But I will sheath or holster my deagle back inside my jacket and just walk over and pick the junkie up by the arm.
The one that got a bit ways off, or the guy next to the ambulance?
One next to the ambulance.
Okay. Oh, hey,
I'm
look
not
at
gonna
that.
bother about the other one.
Hey, Douglas, you got organs.
Yeah, so I'm going to quickly check at the two junkies that are alive.
No.
So,
No, they were the junkies.
They were the junkies.
what?
The-
The junkies.
The
The-
junkies tried to roll you.
Yeah.
Did they? Oh, you mean the brother came in after I took the one into the ambulance and pretended he was the PD?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I understand. Sorry.
That
Oh,
is
oh,
until you see a badge fall out of his pocket.
That's all right. He's going in. He's in the fridge.
What is if he looks closely, it's made out of a chocolate bar wrapper?
No, it's an actual badge.
Oh, that's fine. I'll pick up the badge. What does the badge say?
Hub PD.
Oh, that doesn't matter. Black market is still by the body. Yeah, they both go. They both go in the fridge. The guy with the markings, his fingertips go in acid. I'm gonna just spread some acid over his fingertips whilst I chuck him in there. You know, and maybe in his teeth or something. I don't know. His face isn't recognizable anymore, is it?
No.
Pretty much no.
What face?
Okay, cool. There we go. I hope his wife has got insurance.
I'm gonna pick up the 10 mil that he presumably dropped as well after I killed him.
Yeah. It's in it's a nice condition.
Eh,
10mm pistols are pretty good.
for a starter weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Chaos can do something with this.
Well, I haven't got a gun. I'm sure Chaos would like to give me a gun at some point. If
You
he's
want
getting
it?
I don't care. I'm not that good with a gun. I'm not that good with a chainsaw, but you know, it's at least fun.
Hey, you don't need to be good with it if you hit once. They're wishing they didn't get hit.
They pretty much are actually. It doesn't. You might want to change it to a Ripper, but I don't want a Ripper because they require energy cells. And I'd rather something that didn't require energy cells. If that makes
They
sense.
require energy cells?
Yeah,
Ripper
Ripper's
Does, yeah.
Ripper does in this game.
But Ripper does a much more reasonable amount of damage. Chainsaw does a stupid amount of damage, but it's much cooler.
Which is why I'm giving you the chainsaw, because you can't hit with it.
I've got a 30% chance before their armor class of hitting with it.
I reiterate, you don't have a chance.
No,
I know
I'll
your luck.
Yeah, no, my melee weapons it's my highest weapon skill at the moment, and it's 56.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hit the slide release on the pistol and just toss it Jed's way.
Yeah, you can't.
Okay.
Okay.
I will catch it and put it quickly inside my pinafore. Do you know what a pinafore is?
Not really.
Okay.
You're
Like
not gonna shove it into the front of your pants?
no, because I'm not wearing pants. I mean, I'm wearing I'm wearing some armor, and over it I'm wearing not scrubs, but you know, like the old style butcher apron type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'll tuck it somewhere inside my butcher apron.
You're gonna want these as well, and I hold up the magazine with the bullets.
Really? But if I throw them, they're not going to be very effective. And I'll take them. I'll put them somewhere else for safety because on my body, but
And I'll also pick up the caps.
All right. You get 10 caps.
What pistol did you say this was?
10 mil.
10 mil.
Which
You guys hear a familiar
What
thump?
about Richard in the chat? Oh, never mind.
Colt 10mm? Well, that's only 10 mil when I see that.
Someone help him out. But you guys hear a familiar thunk, and you look over at the truck, and you see Chaos looking, like smoking a pipe, looking out from the top hatch of the truck. Something I need to be worried about?
Only if you're worried about Hub PD.
He kind of gives a blank look. How quickly can you guys get ready to go?
I can get ready to go yesterday.
Gotcha. Jed.
Yeah. I checked the table.